Sorry, not a winner.
There was an Easter egg on this mission. I'm not going to do it. But there is an Easter egg on this mission. What you have to do is, on one of these buildings, there is a secret button you have to press. Then after you press the button, if you go to... There's a giant ring off in the distance somewhere. Can you... Don't? I'm trying to explain something. Thank you. Yeah, anyways, there's a giant ring off somewhere. It's probably like hidden behind one of these stupid fucking buildings. We'll find it in a second. But yeah, you fly through that, it'll turn whatever vehicle you're currently driving into a pelican.
Oh yeah, I remember we did that.
Huh. Yeah.
Like, you gotta turn on all these secret switches. 1 entry per day? Are you fucking serious for your energy drink?
Well, maybe because they know there's people like you around.
Who's got like 5 of these cans within arm's distance. But I can only enter once per day, so I guess I'm not gonna win anything. No. But yes, like, yeah, turn all these switches. Oh, what the fuck is... Look at these Jedis fucking sleeping. For some reason, it's reminded me of Jedis. Oh, wait, those things. Fucking... What are they called? Operators? Engineers. Something like that.
Yes, those annoying fuckers give the Covenant shields.
Didn't they introduce them in ODST?
Yes.
Right, so take them out first, I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less. They've received significant nerfs from ODST. Because in ODST, the shields they gave were ridiculous.
Right, so in ODST, they were undeniably take them out first.
Yeah.
But now it's probably better to do it, but you'll live.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I don't understand, is that in Halo 4... Like, they've already made up that enemy, the engineers, that do the same thing. But in Halo 4, they decided to make a new enemy that does the exact same thing.
Because they can't use the engineers anymore.
Why not?
That is the plot line of Halo ODST. So, we'll get there when we get there.
I honestly can't remember the plot line to ODST, I think.
I literally just finished the playthrough yesterday.
How long does it go for again? How long is the game?
It's actually shorter. It's 11 missions, but the first and last mission are both cutscenes.
Like the entire mission? Oh, they're like kind of the walking cutscene missions where you are playing through it technically, but it's almost
No, that's half the game.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the one thing I dislike about ODST is how they're trying to sell it as like an open world sort of game, and all it is, it's open world, but literally you just have to go from one mission to the other. That's it. Like there's no reason to explore.
Yeah, you're technically correct, but that doesn't mean much.
It's a bad open world.
Yeah, it's an empty sandbox where the only thing inside the sandbox is you and some people who want to shoot you, and that's it. All you're doing is going from one mission to the other. It's pretty like Halo ODST is literally CSI Halo. Because you're going from one mission to the other and you're playing through flashbacks.
Huh.
And then you're like,
Cash.
oh.
Are you fucking kidding me? That actually phased through his body. You piece of shit.
I did it again! It's the engineer. He's making the enemies Teflon. Oh, what the fuck was he doing?
Not his fucking job, apparently.
He's doing his best. What were these guys doing? They're just fucking sitting here and it's like, we need to come around and fucking turn off the machine.
And now here come the Jet Trooper elites.
Oh my god.
They sound like fun.
Were they in Halo 3?
No.
Because I remember them being in specifically... I remember them being specifically in Halo 2, and that's the last I ever saw of them.
But do you have any people with a jetpack and a hammer?
Oh.
That's a nightmare combo right there.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you'd remember it if you came across it.
Nah, you could easily suppress those emotions.
Yeah. Suppress or repress?
Well, you could repress them until it's brought back up again. Like Silent Hill Requiem.
Oh, so you're trying to trigger me, are you? You're trying to trigger me? I see how this is. Where the fuck that go? Oh, he had the armor lock thing, and he's kicking your ass.
Because I'm out of ammo.
You got ammo in the other gun.
You now have another gun too.
Is it just me, or does the needle rifle feel so weak?
It feels weak.
You could have stuck him then.
Oh, I shot him in the head as he was charging me. Okay.
I was about to say, I think you phased through him. I think the fucking Covenant's advancing in new technology. Who needs to worry about being stuck by your friends when you can't get stuck too?
We have invented face technology to avoid clipping issues.
Mm-hmm. Teflon. We've advanced thousands of years above the humans to invent Teflon.
No more clipping issues.
No more clipping issues. No fucking skyboxes.
Hey guys, thanks for getting out of the fucking thing to help me. So this is where Halo really comes to shine as a multiplayer game, even cooperatively. Because you have you left these guys there and they do literally nothing. They didn't even come with you to help. Is something warping in? Yeah, there is.
Mate, they're not paid to come and help, alright?
No, they're not paid at all.
Exactly. It's how... you gotta be that, some kind of arsehole to be yeah, our planet's about to get nuked, but I ain't moving till I get paid.
There's the ring. I knew we'd find it.
Ah, yes, the claw. What the fuck was that? What came into orbit and then nuked?
A nuke?
Because I think when I saw the lightning shine, I don't think it was a big ship.
What do you think it was?
It was a smaller ship. Something
Is that the club? Yeah, that's bigger, the club over there. Hang on.
Yeah, the Unsa. Man, they've got this fucking skyline locked down. They've got turrets set up on the buildings already. Too bad they're fucking out of distance.
I'm kind of guessing where he is at that point there.
He's in there look, I know it's approximately here, so...
I know it's approximately here, but this third-person camera is really not helping.
I don't think a first-person camera would help that much either.
No.
Is there ever any first-person vehicle stuff in Halo?
No, I don't think there is.
I don't even think they did it in Halo 5. It's always third person. Oh, he's got a fucking fuel rod cannon.
Yeah, it sucks he can't aim it.
There you go. Fucking banshees. The worst part about this level in multiplayer is if someone dies, they are fucked. They are fucked because they don't spawn on the ship.
Oh, right. So unless you go back down and pick them up.
Yeah, they spawn on a skyscraper, and there's a good chance they will spawn on the edge of the skyscraper and just it be in an infinite death loop of falling down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please don't be here. Please don't be here. Please don't be here. Yes, it's not here.
Club.
I'm actually going to check if here is where I think it is. Because there is another Easter egg on this mission aside from the Covenant, the Pelican one. So I'm actually going to check if it's here. Because it's a pretty funny Easter egg.
Oh, when they're dancing, is it?
Yeah, it's the dancing Easter egg.
Oh.
Who the fuck?
Oh. I wonder where he is. Turns around, there's a whole ass turret in the same room.
Hey man, we landed without no issue. We just killed one turret and the other one just was on break.
There you go. Right, you saw both of them die. Alright, you've seen both of them die.
They were on their union break. Now we can sit the jam in the club. In Jay-Z's 40/40 club.
Nah, it's not opening. I think, is it upstairs? That's how you get in for the Easter egg? Let me just do a double check on that. Nah, I think you have to come here first to see it. But yeah, so in there's a party going on and all the Covenant are dancing. And there's a DJ. But that's the whole Easter egg.
Didn't they do that Easter egg in Destiny 2?
Did they?
I'm pretty sure they did as well. They did a enemy dancing and with the DJs and all in Destiny 2.
They did.
That was
one of the missions in Forsaken.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all chilling, dancing around, and then you come wreck their shit because obviously Darude Sandstorm be the one, be the only EDM they need to be. Man, it's kind of weird that I've actually seen that song live, and not many people have. But the guy obviously knows he's that one-hit wonder guy with Sandstorm because
I remember you talking about that. Because it was like he kept playing the start of it and then switching to something else.
Yeah, he would like have like a sample of Sandstorm play like during one of his tracks, and the crowd would just start fucking going wild until they realize no, he's just teasing you. He's only putting it on for a little bit, and then like at the very end of his set, he finally fucking plays it because. Like, truth be told, if he played it like any other time, everyone would just left afterwards.
Yeah.
Good old fucking, But you gotta give it to him. Like, that track has basically paved his way for like the last 20 plus years.
This is true.
He's making mad bank just having Darude Sandstorm be a meme.
No, it reminds me of when I went to see Hilltop Hoods. Because we went to see it, and then one of them's like, all right, you want to hear some of our older stuff? And everyone went off. They're like, yeah! And he's like, I'm not sure whether to be proud or insulted about that.
Because, that's the one thing with, like, music. Like, because when I saw Hilltop Hoods, they basically just played a majority of their old stuff. But when I saw Linkin Park, like they opened up the show with a majority of their old songs, and then as like halfway during the set, they started playing the new stuff, and the crowd just fucking left. Like you see people just leaving, like in droves. It's like. If I saw that, I would have been so upset. Like, if I saw that if I was making music and, people started leaving when I started playing my new stuff, I'd feel so upset.
It's pretty heartbreaking that people would actually do that. Like, you paid for the whole concert. You're just going to only listen to the new shit and then leave. That's kind of scummy.
No, the old stuff and leave.
Oh, yeah. The stuff you like and leave.
Well, that's the one thing. Like, for me, with Linkin Park's new and old stuff, the sound is so contrasting that I can only imagine it would attract two separate groups.
Yeah, that is one of the flaws of that. It's not that either one is bad, it's that they're distinct stylistic differences, whether I find Hilltop Hoods and quite a few other ones, even stuff like Coldplay. Like, if you look at their stuff now and their stuff 10 years ago, there's a big
Coldplay
difference.
Like a religious band?
But it's a gradual shift. Where, like, each album sounded a bit different than the last one.
Well, you had Hybrid Theory and Meteora, and then... like, those two were, like, quite up the same alley, and then Minutes to Midnight was, like, drastic, like, night and day change in the sound, with, like, maybe one or two tracks that sort of called back to the stuff that they used to play. But, like, as I said, like, the music being so drastically different, like, one being more of a rock... like a sort of pop rock, and the other one and the earlier stuff being more alternative rock. And it's just like even me, like I don't like the new stuff at all. Like, but that's just my taste. I'm more into the alternative rock stuff, and your new stuff is not. I'm not saying like Linkin Park's a shit band. I like Linkin Park because they do make music that I do like. Well, they used to make music that I like, but I still like that music. But
yeah, exactly. You're going, but it's just not to my taste. I'm not insulted that you're not making music in my style anymore.
It's the way that I see.
No, I actually think that's what it is. people get insulted that bands change styles because they're like,
that's a thing.
How do you not cater towards my my tastes?
Yeah. And then you see that, like, with, like, some bands, they basically just have a completely different change around. Like, Paramore, for instance. Like, they went from being, like, emo rock to, like, almost pop. Like almost exclusively pop. And then Hayley Williams, the singer of Paramore, just straight on did her own thing. And that was, like, experimental pop. And as you can see, it's like, okay, this, like, she wrote this music to begin with, and then over time, her taste changed. So obviously the music changed. And then you see people like, oh man, I don't like this band because they changed. And it's like, well, that's kind of like the evolution of music that you do see is like people do change their styles. That is a thing that's going to happen. But it doesn't, how do I put it? I'm trying to find the word. It doesn't invalidate the music they made before.
Yeah.
And that's what some people treat it as. It's like, oh no, since they're making this music I don't like, it means the band shit. It's like, well, do you still like the old stuff? Like, yeah, that's the good stuff. It's like, then the band's not shit because you like their stuff. You just don't like the new stuff.
Like, and I've never met a single person who goes, I like every single song in an album.
That's where you'd be wrong.
Yeah, you'd be wrong. There are definitely people who say that. Something else.
I say that.
See, I would say then I can think of.
I have just met a person who likes every single song in an album.
There's only one album I can think of that I like every one of the songs on, and that's what was the album name? I think it was Gold in the Ceilings by. Was that the album name?
From who?
You're the one telling the story.
Black Eye. Oh, wait, no.